Good, sir. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a privilege for us.
Oh,
Your
good.
knowledge, your insight, your vast experience, that should be beneficial for our students.
Thank you so much. Good morning, Chandni. You were saying, and I did answer, but I'm so sorry, I was on mute.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, Shani, you can start.
Okay, sir. Thank
Would you
you.
guys mind while speaking? I need my coffee.
Oh, no problem.
Addiction to every entrepreneur, one or the another thing.
I understand.
Okay, sir. A very good morning to all the dignitaries, my colleagues, and all my dear students. On this pleasant morning, I, Chandni Shahare, from the Department of Commerce and Management, take this privilege to warmly welcome Ms. Prachi Gaur ma'am, speaker of this session, and respected Dr. Praveen Joshi sir, Director of our college, respected Dr. Prakash Durupka sir, Principal of our college, and to all in today's webinar on Entrepreneurship Startup for Youth, organized by Prerna Business Entrepreneurship and Incubation Center of Dr. S.C. Gulane, Prerna College of Commerce, Science and Arts. Entrepreneurship is a great way for young people to explore their potential, pursue their passion, and create a career for themselves. It provides young people with an opportunity to explore their potential and pursue their passion. Starting a business allows young people to take control of their careers and create their own path. It helps to foster creativity and innovation as young people are often more willing to take a risk and try new things. Small businesses are an important part of the economy and can create jobs, provide goods and services, and stimulate innovation. By encouraging and supporting young people to start their own businesses, we can help to create a more vibrant and dynamic economy. Entrepreneurship startup for youth are important for personal growth, economic development, social and environmental impact, and skill building. By supporting and encouraging young people to start their own businesses, we can create a better future for everyone and many more. So now I request Dr. Praveen Joshi sir to present an introductory remark. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everybody. I extend hearty welcome to Dr. Prachi Gaur, who is a wonderful speaker, who has a vast experience in the field of entrepreneurship, and basically she is an educator. She has done a lot of work in this field, and I'm sure that her vast experience, her knowledge, her involvement in this particular field is going to benefit our students immensely. The purpose of this webinar is to make our students well familiar, well acquainted as to what entrepreneurship is, why we should go for entrepreneurship, what is the difference between entrepreneurship and business, and how young entrepreneurs across the world are making wonders in different fields of life. The other day, I had a meeting with young entrepreneurs of Nagpur city, and I have found that those who are even below 30 have made such remarkable progress in the field of entrepreneurship that I was really surprised. These young entrepreneurs, they are so innovative and they are taking the entrepreneurship to newer and newer heights year by year. One of the fellows was just 29 years and he had started his entrepreneurship at the age of 21, up just after his graduation. And today he has the turnover of around 50 crores per year. So that's that's something very that should be admired, that should be appreciated. and that should also be emulated by the young people. Most of us run after government services, public and private sector jobs, where there is only limited growth. Whereas in your business, in your entrepreneurship, there is no limit. Even sky is not a limit. You can grow, you can enrich your business, your entrepreneurship, your startup to any extent. Any extent. And if you are innovative, if you are imaginative, you can start your business, entrepreneurship in an innovative manner. Now see what's happening. These days, the traditional business has almost come down to 30%, 40%. And online business has gathered tremendous momentum. What is Amazon? They are only apps. But to one particular app, they have been making the of crores and crores of dollars per year. And there is no limit. One of my students, he only advertises certain products on Facebook and on internet. I mean Google. He buys the products from some other company, he advertises them, and after advertising, he sells them for the double price. Now, he makes a lot of profit. Earlier, he used to sell only shirts. Then he started trousers. Then he started all wearable items by the males. Shoes, socks, underwears, and all that. Now he has started goggles, wristwatches, and now the range of the item has reached around 50. 50 items he advertises and sells, whereas he owns nothing. Only through advertising, he is doing that business. He has developed that app. One thing I remember, Arjun, a boy of Tamil Nadu, when he was some 16, 17 years, he was caught in rains. And there were tremendous rains. And he saw some children waiting for the buses. But because of rains, buses were also very late. So he thought the parents must be very worried about their children. So why not to develop some kind of app that will really help parents to see the exact status, the position, the place, the venue where their children are. And he developed that app. Now in Mumbai, in Chennai, and in most of the big cities, that app is fixed in the school bus. The moment the child boards the bus, he will tap. As soon as he taps, the mother will come to know, the father will come to know that the child has boarded the bus. When the school bus reaches school and when the students deboard, they will again tap. And then parents will come to know that their child has reached the school. When the child enters the classroom, the child should tap at particular device, and then the parents come to know that the child is inside the class. Like that, he has lessened the worries of parents. And that app has become very popular. And that time Arjun was only 19 years. Imagine what money he has made. He has sold that app to a particular company for crores and crores of dollars, and that company is making crores of dollars out of that. Why do we run after jobs? Let us not run after the jobs. Let us be job providers. I think that should be the motto of this young generation. And there's a lot of scope. at the top, there is no competition at all. Or even if it is there, you can go to the topper position and to the topmost position. There is no limit. So I don't want to speak more on this because we have expert, entrepreneur, trainer, guide, motivator with us, my friend, Dr. Prachi Gaur from Jodhpur. She's a wonderful speaker, and I'm sure you, all of us, would love the contents that she's going to present before you. I once again extend hearty welcome to Prachi Gaur Madam, and over to Chandni.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an enlightening start. With a view to enlighten the youth students on entrepreneurship startup for youth, Dr. S.C. Gulane, Prerna College of Commerce, Science and Arts, has organized a virtual talk by well-known personality, Ms. Prachi Gaur ma'am, founder and CEO of Remarkable Education Private Limited. She is graduated in Women Entrepreneurship Development Program under the aegis of Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, empowered by B Connect and Walmart India. She is also a career counselor and visiting faculty in various eminent institutions. She is awarded with B's Business Excellence Award 2018 from the World Confederation of Business USA. She is also awarded as Women Innovation Entrepreneurship Entrepreneur by Niti Aayog in Delhi 2020. Awarded as Excellence in Career Counseling Asian Education Award 2020. Awarded the Real Superwoman as Career Coach from Forever Start India Awards in 2020. Awarded with Republic India Honor for counseling students from Savarna Bharat Parivar. Awarded as a Global Career Guide Honor 2021 from the International Internship University. Rajiv Gandhi Innovation awarded by the Chief Minister of Rajasthan. The list of her achievements is very ample. That to summarize it in this short span of time is not possible. It's an honor to have such a vibrant personality with us today, and I heartily welcome you, ma'am. And now I request ma'am to address our students. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Chandani, for the wonderful introduction. The entire Prerna group of institution for having me here and giving me the opportunity for the young entrepreneur. Obviously, we are all here to have New India, connecting with the entire youth, the nation, the upcoming generation we all have been talking about. Yes, definitely. So thank you so much to everyone, first of all, and giving it a start. So as I said, youth of the nation, that's what my passion, my love towards, and the connection I easily get connected to, right? Are you all awake? I should see the hands. We all have this hand in the chat. I mean, at the bottom. Are you all awake? Good morning, everyone. 30, 32, 33. It should run like anything. Yes. Like your turnover in the account balance, what you are expecting from you all. We are here for entrepreneurship. Should go quick. We have 86 students. Quick. Great. It is running. Very good morning to the young generation and the upcoming youth, upcoming entrepreneurs, the legends of India. Very warm welcome from my side. Yes, myself, Dr. Prachi Gaur, a new mother, creative think tank, tarot card reader, entrepreneur, soft skill trainer. Yes, a guiding light for the students who are actually thinking and coming up with something new in their mind and coming up with a khichdi which keeps on rotating them here and there. All the jalebis and the imartis which you get confused about which one to go for. With that, you know what? I never stopped with anything. Whatever comes to my way, whatever I come up with, whatever I think of, I never stop my route. And that's how I started. You will not imagine. When I started, not as an entrepreneur, not as a tarot card reader, not as a creative think tank. The one thing which was there in my mind to be a pilot, whereas I've been told from my family and everyone, no, whatever you feel like, जो करना है धरती पे करो, ऊपर नहीं, नीचे नहीं, normal इंसानों की तरह जियो. That's how girls should, live like. That's how girls should present themselves like. That's how girls should speak like. Polite, shanti, आवाज यहाँ से वहां नहीं. Isn't it? Do you all agree with me? Yes or no? Yeah, good one. So with that note, I am also a certified pilot. क्योंकि हौसलों में जिनके बुलंदियां, आसमान छूने की इच्छाएं, उड़ने की जो इच्छाएं हम सब में है, सिर्फ मन में नहीं, आसमान छूने की इच्छाएं उनमें हैं जो आसमान छूने की चाह रखते हैं. और वो रोकने के लिए, वो करने के लिए शायद हमें हवा के अगेंस्ट, which is what? I cannot hear anything. My God. Are you guys participating here? अच्छा, एक काम करते हैं, चैट बॉक्स भी ओपन रखते हैं. तो इफ यू गाइज आर हियर विद मी, यू विल राइट yes. Okay, I am there, so that means I am T. Okay, right. Yeah, cool. So हम सबके हौसलों में उड़ान की इच्छा है. अब हम में से कितने लोग हवा के अगेंस्ट दौड़ने के लिए तैयार हैं? How many of you are ready to go against the wind? क्योंकि यूथ में क्या होता है? यूथ का मतलब हिंदी में क्या होता है? चलो ऐसा पूछते हैं. यूथ, मेरे हिसाब से यूथ युवा है. और जब मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आता है ना, तो बहुत सिंपली आई डू वन थिंग, मैं उसका उल्टा पुल्टा सीधा सादा सब करने की कोशिश कर लेती हूँ. तो जब मुझे समझ नहीं आया कि मेरे अंदर इतनी फायर क्यों है, when I was very young, though I'm not old, I'm still too young and I keep on coming up with good ideas. So यूथ युवा है और युवा में जान है. अब जब मुझे कम समझ आया कि मेरे अंदर इतना फायर क्यों है कुछ करने का, तो मैंने उसका भी उल्टा पुल्टा कर दिया. एंड व्हेन मैंने युवा का उल्टा किया तो क्या आया? वायु. युवा में वायु है. और वायु क्या होता है? वायु में तेज है, वायु में फायर है, वायु में और क्या है? एनर्जी है. जब तेज है, फायर है, एनर्जी है, ये सब चीजें एक साथ हैं, तो सिर्फ उसका सही डायरेक्शन देने की जरूरत है. और इसी के लिए शायद आप सबको आज ये सेशन ऑर्गेनाइज किया है, ताकि हम सब मेड इन इंडिया का जो चैप्टर है उसको और आगे लेके जा सके. एंड व्हाई एम आई कनेक्टेड टू मेड इन इंडिया? लेट मी टेल यू. आई डिड माय एंटायर एजुकेशन इन लंडन, स्टार्टेड इन लंडन, वर्कड इन different countries, almost 7 countries I worked in. And then I decided, no, at the end of the day, we must work for our nation. And why is that so? Because that gives you the better recognition which nobody else is giving you. Because they hire you for their upliftment. Why not? Why not if we hire everybody else for our upliftment, for our nation? Isn't it? Do you all agree with me on this note? क्यों नहीं हम सबको हायर कर ले, क्यों नहीं हम सबको कब्जे में कर ले, जिससे हमारे देश का उद्धार हो. एग्रीड और नॉट? एग्रीड? यस, या, आई एम गेटिंग मैसेजेस. कूल, सुपर. और इस सब में अगर हम अपना कैमरा भी चालू कर लेंगे ना, तो हमें और मजा आएगा, तो हमारा ज्यादा इन्वॉल्वमेंट होगा. एंड आई एम श्योर यू विल बी एबल टू लर्न अ लॉट. तो मैं देखना चाहूंगी कितने चेहरे, और जो खूबसूरत होगा, स्मार्ट होगा, इंटेलिजेंट होगा, वो सारे इंसान कैमरे के सामने होगा. क्योंकि कैमरे के पीछे और दीवारों के पीछे छुपते वो हैं जो डरते हैं, घबराते हैं. हम बोलते हैं हिंदुस्तान में कि हम गोली भी सीना तान के खाते हैं, है ना? तो सारी एनर्जी, आई थिंक, या that's like energy. Great. अब मुझे एक छोटी सी चीज, जब हमने सोचा, you know what, अपनी जर्नी से आपको आगे लेके चलेंगे, बट जब हमने सोचा कि हमें बिजनेस करना है, बिजनेस होता क्या है? अच्छा, बिजनेस और स्टार्टअप क्या होता है? हम सब में एक फायर है, हम सबको स्टार्टअप करना है, और Let me tell you, हम सब में एक एनर्जी है that we really want to do something which is unique, and और हमें लगता है कि बस ये जो मैंने सोचा है ना यही बेस्ट है, इससे बेस्ट कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता है. How many of you agree with this? Agreeing? Cool. So what is that idea? What is that startup is all about? What is that energy is all about? What is the difference between entrepreneurship means business and startup? ऐसे क्वेश्चंस हम में से कितने जनों के दिमाग में आए हैं? अब क्योंकि मैं आपको कैमरे पे भी देख पा रही हूं तो हाथ ऊपर करके भी दिखा सकते हैं. आए? डोंट थिंक कि पास वाला फ्रेंड मेरी मजाक बनाएगा कि हाँ सारे क्वेश्चन तेरे ही दिमाग में आए हैं बस. राइट? Come on, I would like to see you all in camera. Great. So let me tell you a simple story, a simple line which entrepreneurship itself has. What is entrepreneurship? What is entrepreneurship? क्या होती है? Entrepreneurship is an act of starting a new understanding, assuming all the associates, risks and responsibilities. ये तो हो गई थ्योरी की एक stupid definition, right? जिसको हम सबको एग्जाम में याद करके लिखना होता है. अभी एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप क्या होती है? जिसमें हमें एक स्टूपिड सी सिली सी प्रॉब्लम है और मुझे उसको सॉल्व करना है. अच्छा, ये एक डेफिनेशन है, एक प्रॉब्लम है जिसको हम सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. Getting these two things in your mind. This is a problem which can have n number of solutions. So it just see the okay, इसको ऐसे रखते हैं. Okay, so these are the roots. ये जड़ हैं, ये एक प्रॉब्लम है और इसके लिए मैंने इतने सारे solutions सोचे हैं. How many solutions are there? There are too many solutions you are coming up with. But which one is fitting in a right format? You are coming up with too many solutions for one problem. You may think your idea. That means this one problem, one solution is the best solution. Whereas your friend says this solution is the best solution. Whereas this solution can be the best solution. Combining all together and coming up with the best solution can be the best opportunity to grab the business which gives you route towards up. So the growth comes from the best solution, which is the root cause of the business. Entrepreneurship. And this is how everybody works in the industry. The best solution, the best idea. Every idea is a best idea, right? But idea is about what? Idea is about what? Idea is all about a problem, isn't it? What do you do at the end of the day? You come up with the best problem which is there in the society, which is there in the market, which is there around everybody, which they are facing. But having said that, what can be the best solution to that problem? So you came up with a number of routes with all the solutions and combining, because no idea can be your idea. I mean, telling you straightforward that no idea can be your only idea. India and the entire world has a big population out there, right? And everybody has brain. ये तो हम सब मानेंगे नहीं मानेंगे, हमारे पास यूनिक ब्रेन है. कितनों के पास यूनिक ब्रेन है? Dishant has unique brain? Great. So what we come up with as an idea, what we come up as a unique idea, every individual is unique. That's perfect. And I respect that. That's what we say even while counseling. Every individual is unique. But what are we unique about? We need to figure out that what is your uniqueness? Because we work on students' IQ, their ability, their interest, their aptitude, their personality, right? These are major 5 traits. And these 5 traits are also equally available in the business. So every individual is unique. So what is that unique proposition of your business? And that's where I'm talking about solution. So solution की जब आप बात कर रहे हैं, what is that solution? आप बहुत सारे solutions लेकर के आ रहे हैं, but what can be the workable solution? Let's talk it that way. Workable solution कौन सा है? Possible solution कौन सा है? और आपके, and then when we come up with, we say that every idea is a good idea. Your idea can be the best idea, but why is that so? And is that the only idea which is the best? Are you the best? And if yes, then why are you only the best? Why not anybody else actually came up with that idea ever? Why not? Any answer, anything which comes to your mind. You can see what I'm giving you, food to think, food for thought, right? Come up with certain questions in your mind and ask yourself, anybody who is coming up with a startup, I'm there. See, I'm not only the businesswoman, I'm also an investor. So if you're coming up with something, if you come up with a good idea, I'm always there to invest, right? So you need to think, and such questions, when while talking to startups and students in the universities, we ask such questions to them. Okay. Ma'am, you need to keep yourself on mute. Ishika. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say, there is no idea is a unique idea. How it becomes unique? How? Now question is, when there is no idea is a unique idea, how it becomes unique? It becomes unique. कैसे बनता है unique? Unique
Hello.
बनता है.
Hello.
Yes. Chandni ma'am, if you can make me admin into this so that I can directly mute these students in case if.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Anji. Otherwise, somebody need to sit to keep on muting them.
Yes,
okay. So when I say every idea is unique, but
ma'am, because ma'am, क्योंकि everybody thinking is different. सबके सोचने का तरीका जो है ना वो अलग अलग होता है, इसीलिए मतलब आइडिया जो है ना वो अलग ही रहेंगे ना, obviously.
Superb answer, Ankita. Now, so if anybody would like to speak, आप सिर्फ ping कर दे, then I'll come across to you. Okay. Now, every idea is unique just because you think in that manner. But are you creating that idea? Let's take it this way. Are you creating that idea or coming up with that idea or solution only for yourself? क्या सिर्फ वो solution हम अपने लिए सोच रहे हैं या हम वो solution mass के लिए सोच रहे हैं? Think in that manner. हाँ, सब लोग अपने आप में अलग हैं, सबका सोचने का तरीका अलग है, सबका प्रेजेंट करने का तरीका अलग है. बट कोई भी आइडिया, मेरा क्वेश्चन यहाँ पर आप ध्यान से सोचिएगा और सुनिएगा, कोई भी आइडिया यूनिक नहीं है. क्यों नहीं है कोई भी आइडिया? क्योंकि आप जो भी चीज को कोलैबोरेट कर रहे हैं वो आप हर चीज के डिफरेंट चीजों को कोलैबोरेट करके एक चीज बना रहे हैं. वेयरएज आपका कोलैबोरेटिव अप्रोच इज गुड. समझने की कोशिश करिएगा, आपका कोलैबोरेटिव अप्रोच अच्छा है. ओके. व्हाट इज कोलैबोरेटिव अप्रोच? जहां पर आप छोटी चीजों को इकट्ठा करके एक आइडिया में जोड़ रहे हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपने जोमैटो में आपने लोकेशन का एक गूगल लोकेशन ऐड कर दिया, जोमैटो में आपने रेस्टोरेंट्स की लोकेशन ऐड कर दी, जोमैटो में आपने कॉलिंग वाली एपीआई ऐड कर दी, जोमैटो में आपने ऐसी छोटे आइडियाज को करके आपने एक कंसेप्ट क्रिएट किया, राइट? एंड देन यू केम अप विद अ बिजनेस आइडिया, राइट? Entire the idea is not yours, it is collective idea of different other things. What if somebody is having kind of a trademark or a patent on their own idea, so you need to have a permission from that person. For example, I have an API which is now connected to ChatGPT. I think if you guys have heard about it, ChatGPT. So मेरे API पे I have a mobile application जिसपे बहुत सारी चीजें कलेक्टिव तरीके से कनेक्टेड हैं, which is available for students. Now, आप अगर किसी इसरो साइंटिस्ट से मिलना चाहते हैं तो उससे भी बात कर सकते हैं. आप अगर किसी DRDO साइंटिस्ट से मिलना चाहते हैं, आप कलेक्टर से मिलना चाहते हैं, IPS ऑफिसर से मिलना चाहते हैं, IAS ऑफिसर से मिलना चाहते हैं, आप किसी फेमस एंटरप्रेन्योर, फॉर एग्जांपल एनीबडी ऑफ यू हैव हर्ड चाय सुट्टा बार, आप उससे मिलना चाहते हैं, आप में से कोई इंडियन हैकर से मिलना चाहता है, on my platform you can meet anybody almost, right? So there are a lot of people, those who are there onto the platform, but again this is an idea to have everybody onto one platform. अब आप उनमें से सबसे बात कैसे करेंगे? बात करने के लिए there is an IVR which is voice recording or a connecting system जिनसे आप उनसे बात कर सके. Now I also needed one approach because ये सारे लोग फ्री में तो आएंगे नहीं, ये सब पैसे लेंगे, राइट? और कंपनी को भी पैसे चाहिए एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. सो ये सारे लोग जब पैसे में नहीं आएंगे तो मुझे किसकी हेल्प की जरूरत पड़ी? यूपीआई, पेटीएम, फोन पे, गूगल पे, तो मैंने इनसे कनेक्शन बिल्ड किया, बिजनेस कनेक्शन, जिसमें इनको भी पेमेंट मिले और हमको भी पेमेंट मिले. So coming to the solution, that what solution you are talking about is not only one solution, it is a combination of different solution in the business to solve one problem. So what you need to think is combining approach, collective approach, collaborative approach, because now this world is no more a competitive world. It is a collaborative world. And if you have the approach currently, which businesses are facing challenges, is they look from a competitive mindset. Yes, do you look for a similar brand which is like you, can be your competition, but how will you stand unique in them? उन सब में आप अलग कैसे दिखेंगे? उसके लिए you have to have a collaborative approach. And when you come up with an idea from day one, जहां पे आप सबको लेके सोच रहे हैं, सबको बिजनेस दे रहे हैं, तो योर बिजनेस विल ऑटोमेटिकली ग्रो, because everybody is involved in your business, and if they are also getting business, they will also push your business, right? Day one, while coming up with an idea, what I'm trying to say is come up with a collaborative approach. So today's one mantra is to come up with collaborative approach rather coming up with general competition approach. Also, second important note which I would like to state here is, when we come up with collaborative approach, also think in a manner where you stand out of the crowd. How will you be able to stand out of the crowd? How? Unique selling point. Today, people do not buy because people have knowledge, idea, mindset. They have a lot of things in their mind. So what is there in their mind which they look for? हम सब किस चीज के लिए सोचते हैं? Swiggy या Zomato? Okay, anybody can answer. Swiggy या Zomato? Quick. Quick. Zomato. Okay, both. One, choose one. No confusion at all. Zomato, okay. Okay, now the question is, Swiggy और Zomato में से हमें ये दोनों में से कोई भी better क्यों लगता है? Why? Because of their unique presentation, right? Why? Services are better. See, services are always okay. Services are fine. Service comes later. उससे पहले आपका experience to that platform is important. So what is their lucrative offers? That's great. All that comes later. Food is fresh. Food is anyway coming from the restaurant, which is equal to both the rest places. दोनों में सबसे ज्यादा important क्या है? Experience. All right, fine. Stop writing now. So what is more important is experience. What experience they are giving to you as a platform? Is that experience is easy? Is it user friendly? Their application is user friendly, that you can easily place an order without taking much time? Is it that? Or they keep on rotating you from here and there where you are confused? Quick. Now think and come up with an answer. किसका user platform ज़्यादा easier है? Think. While coming up with a business or idea, you need to start thinking in that format. So one is collaborative approach. Second is a unique selling point. Third is it has to be user friendly. It has to be what? User friendly, right? So which platform is user friendly? That's where we need to start thinking. And that's where mind comes in picture, that when you start experiencing, when you start researching, when you start thinking about anything. Okay, just one second. Flipkart is user friendly. That's a good answer. Okay. Now, all right. So we talked about three major areas when we talk about entrepreneurship, right? I'll tell you one story as well. And now, going back to the square one. Okay. Idea. Anything specifically which comes to your mind when we talk about idea? Anything specific? Idea आता कहाँ से? चलो ठीक है. Randomly एक idea आया. To be very honest, मुझे ऐसा लगता है, ये मेरा अपना mindset है. How I started remarkable education. Not brainstorming, Dishant. Not brainstorming. Idea आता है जो problem हम face करते हैं उससे, और जो problem हम society में देखते हैं उससे, उसको observe करना. So सबसे important skill है observation skill. हम सब, और ये मैं आप सबको एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज बताने वाली हूँ. आई थिंक कीप योर आईज एंड ईयर्स ओपन. इफ आई कैन हैव यू ऑन द कैमरा प्लीज. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. इफ यू रियली वांट टू सक्सीड, आई एम टेलिंग यू अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट गुरु मंत्र. You might find it funny, or you might be busy in one or the another thing, but there's something, if you really want to grow, you need to keep this thing in your mind very straight. I can't see you in that. If you are talking like this, मैं record करके भेज देती. नहीं? Come on the camera, quick, quick, quick. Nobody wants to learn, so I will only talk to Vedant. Great. So a very important thing when we talk about is, one important thing which I'm talking about, we all listen to answer. All of you are listening. You must be listening to answer. Let's say आपकी क्लास में आपकी टीचर आपको कुछ समझा रही है, और हम उस बात को सुन क्यों रहे हैं? क्योंकि हमें उसका क्या आंसर देना है, और वो शायद उनकी बात कभी कभी पूरी खत्म भी नहीं होती है, और हम उस बात का आंसर देने के लिए अपने माइंड में प्रोसेस करना शुरू कर देते हैं. ओके. व्हेन इट कम्स टू एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, there's a little thinking involved in this. The problem is already there, and then we start listening to understand it, and then process it, and then answer it. So the process changes here. You listen the thing, you understand the thing, and then you process the thing, that what can be the best answer to this, and then you answer for it. Okay. जैसा कि अभी हमें चैट में किसी ने बताया, brainstorming, and this is what brainstorming is all about here in entrepreneurship. Research and all is secondary, but आपने एक प्रॉब्लम ढूंढा, उस प्रॉब्लम को समझा, उस प्रॉब्लम पे प्रोसेस किया, what all solutions can be there, and then you are coming up with the best solution. Okay. And all the possible solutions, list of solutions, that what all can be the best solution at all, right? You're coming up with all the solutions, and then combining them, what all can be combined in a best format. Best combination क्या हो सकता है, right? Best subject combination क्या हो सकता है? Oh, somebody is presenting me. Okay. So best possible solution क्या हो सकता है? And then you come up with a best solution, and that's where the combination. You are listening, you are understanding the problem in a better format, not only to answer, but also to process with the best answer, right? And that is the difference. So understanding and processing are the major two core areas when it comes to actual entrepreneurship. Okay. And that's where the business and the entrepreneurship and startup comes in picture. इससे मैं आपको एक important चीज बताऊंगी, क्योंकि हम सब Shark Tank के बहुत अच्छे fan हैं. How many of you are a fan of Shark Tank? Quick, raise your hands. Recently I met Ashneer Grover. कितने जने जानते हैं? How many of you know Ashneer Grover? जानता है भारत पे के जो CEO हैं, फाउंडर हैं? सिर्फ देवेश जानता है. Great. So many of you know him, right? Many. अब हम सब Shark Tank के फैन हैं, हम सब इन लोगों को जानते हैं. And what do you see? The people come, they pitch their idea, and then they get lots of money. There are two ways to get money. They get lots of money. Why do they get? There are people, those who are already in the business, जो traditional business में है, like हमारे parents, वो बोलेंगे what nonsense है, ऐसे कौन पैसे देता है तुमको, कौन देगा और नहीं, है ना? But the new way of doing the business is come up with startup. Now, what is this startup in terms of general business? General business में हमारे पापा और जो हमारे जनरल बिजनेस कंपनीज है, उनका बिजनेस कैसे होता था? उनका टर्नओवर इस साल 10 लाख का, अगले साल मैक्सिमम 12 लाख का हो सकता है. मैं बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बता रही हूँ, कितने लोगों को फंडिंग चाहिए और कितने लोगों के पास आइडिया है? Put it straight on the chat, quick. How many of you have idea? Then start writing idea on chat. Idea. Devesh have an idea. Okay. Anybody else who has an idea? Oh, great. Out of 70, only one person has an idea. Anybody else has an idea? Write idea. Write idea. How many of you have an idea? See, every idea is good. Write idea if you have an idea, please. Every idea is a good idea, but obviously, no. If you have an idea, just write idea. हम में से कितनों के पास आइडिया है? आइडिया को रिफाइन किया जा सकता है, आइडिया को ब्रश अप किया जा सकता है, उसको और बेटर किया जा सकता है, बट हम में से कितने जनों के पास में बिजनेस आइडिया है? राइट आइडिया. क्विक क्विक क्विक. अंकिता, great. Don't write idea here, just write idea. आपका idea, if you have an idea, just write idea. Somebody can copy your idea, don't share it like this. Yeah. Cool. So many of you have an idea. Okay. Great. Idea को और brush up करके और beautiful बनाया जा सकता है, no issues. But at least having an idea is also a big thing. मतलब हम सब सोच रहे हैं. Great. So हम में से कितने जने 9 to 5 की नौकरी करना चाहते हैं? क्विकली. हम में से कितने जने 9 से 5 की नौकरी करना चाहते हैं? I'm so sorry, but yeah, I might be disturbing your placement cell. Right? हम में से कितने जने 9 से 5 की नौकरी करना चाहते हैं? जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी. See, somewhere around they are restricting their own self. Somebody somewhere around they must be restricting अपना salary scale. वही probably 10-15 लाख का साल का package, probably 8-9 लाख का. Starting from the initial stage में हो सकता है 5-6 लाख का. What if हमारा monthly revenue वो 5-6-10 लाख का हो? तो जो आप साल में कमा रहे हो वो आप एक महीने में कमा रहे हो स्टार्टअप्स में. So there are many. That means हमारे पास में आइडिया कहीं ना कहीं है और हम में से बहुत सारे जने जो हैं, that's like a good one. I'm very happy to see that the upcoming entrepreneurs, that many of you would not want to be in a traditional sarkari or difficult naukri of 9 to 5 and listening every day from your boss. We all would like to be our own boss, right? Great. 10 से 12 घंटे बिजनेस में.
Excuse me.
हाँ जी.
मैम मुझे एक क्वेश्चन पूछना था.
बिल्कुल. आप मुझे 10 मिनट दो without disturbing the flow. आप just jot down all your questions and then I'll be coming up to you. Okay?
Okay मैम. Thanks.
Great. So definitely 10 से 12 क्यों, sometimes at the initial stage हमें 24 घंटा भी देना होता है बिजनेस में. It's not that. But that 24 घंटा comes up with double of revenue and triple and in fact more than that. So what you are earning in the entire year, probably if the calculation of your life scale like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, that comes up in one go, in one shot from one deal might be. So, but then you need to be scheduled, as I said, understanding is important and processing is important, right? So conveniently, how it works through an idea which can be brushed up. Idea cannot be a fresh idea, but collecting of all the ideas and coming up with the best collaboration and best connection of all the things is the best idea. See, I'm a career counselor. There could be n number of career counselors in India, right? Why they awarded me? Why? So this why is important, okay? So coming up with your idea and then ask why anybody should prefer you, not anyone else. And once you are able to answer this why to yourself everybody else will start coming to you. आपने एक स्कूल खोला या फिर एक हॉस्पिटल खोला, क्या आप खुद उस हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट होंगे? If yes, then it's a best hospital, right? If not, then why? And if that why is filled, then it's the best place. So coming up with an idea and then start coming up with why to your idea. And once that why is clear to your mind, then it is easier. So what is that why is all about? What is that why? Why क्या है यहाँ पर? Why है कि आप उस idea, why means that आप उस idea को validate कर रहे हैं. Otherwise, you will start coming up with n number of confusions in your mind, n number of problems in your mind, and n number of questions in your mind कि मेरा काम तो बहुत अच्छा है, but इसका flow अच्छा नहीं है, process अच्छा नहीं है, अभी मेरी service अच्छी नहीं है, अभी इसमें ये problem हो सकती है, and then आप अपने सारे questions को खुद ब खुद answer करना शुरू कर देंगे. So ask why to your idea to have the best solution. Again, coming to this, I am a career counselor. Why is only Dr. Prachi awarded? Why not the other counselors? Why? Remarking my product as Remarkable Education, one product of Remarkable Education is called Career Rocket. That is the mobile application, right? Why are we getting award? Why are we getting validated, not anybody else? And if I want myself to be validated, why? Why not anybody else? Because we are coming up with the best solution which is available to everybody 24/7. Okay, now you need to come up with competition like you were talking about abhi. सारे जितने भी आपके जैसे competitors हैं जो इस field में हैं, anybody who is there, write everybody and come up with their every single service and see what all do you provide, what all they provide and what all you provide and which they don't, or what all they provide which you don't. The services are almost similar. But now, having said that where do you stand out of the crowd? Where? That is one simple uniqueness. There are a lot of online platforms जिसपे बहुत सारे apps हैं जिसपे आपको बहुत सारे कपड़े, बहुत सारी चीजें online मिल जाती हैं, right? But एक ही ऐप पे, उसी ऐप पे क्यों? Like for example, having Zara as an app, H&M as an app, having Mishu as an app. Why people prefer Mishu than any other app? Because they came up with the best out of the best. What? Commercials. सबसे सस्ता, उससे सस्ता कुछ मिल ही नहीं सकता है, right? So you need to figure out the best unique part, why and how people will follow you than anybody else. And that why has to be answerable. In our product, it was much more easier that with us, it was in a format that people should be easily approachable. So the counselors should be easily approached. If let's say if somebody is facing any mental health issue, somebody is facing, let's say, any sort of a confusion in terms of their career, किसी को career की confusion है, किसी को mental health का issue है, किसी को subject appearance का issue है, because this comes only when you are idle. जब हम खाली बैठे होते हैं तभी हमारे दिमाग में ये आइडिया आता है कि अब मुझे क्या करना है, या आपने आज किसी से मिला और आपके माइंड में अचानक से कुछ फिगर आउट हुआ कि यार वो इतना अच्छा कर रहा है, मैं कैसे करूं, and I'm unable to figure out. Now you would like to speak to somebody. Our counselors are available to speak to students 24/7. We have the expert onto the portal. अब मैंने बता दिया. Why will you listen to me? Right? Why? That question arises. Why? So when you say why, okay. When you say why, अब वो why का आंसर कैसे मिलेगा? कैसे मिलेगा? Because जो general counselor is a general counselor. We have a psychometric test जिसके through आपको proof होता है, like your mental brain का आपका CT scan, probably your heart का CT scan. Technical, there are certain questions you answer and you come up with kind of a self-rating analysis जिसमें आपको महसूस होता है, oh my God, ये मेरे अंदर कमी थी और मेरे को महसूस तो होता था पर मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि मुझे कैसे वर्कआउट करना है. So that is self-rating analysis जिसमें you feel it by yourself कि मुझे मेरी इस पर्टिकुलर स्किल पे वर्क करना चाहिए, मैं यहाँ पर ऐसा कर रहा हूँ, इसकी वजह से मेरे साथ में ये हो रहा है. एनीथिंग, राइट? एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ अ थिंग. तो इस तरीके की चीजों से आपको फील होता है बाय योरसेल्फ कि मुझे कैसे उसको आगे प्रोग्रेस करना है और कौन से एरियाज पे फोकस करना है। देन अब आप किसी काउंसलर से बात कर रहे हैं, रैंडम काउंसलर से, करियर काउंसलर से, बट आपको लगता है कि मुझे तो फॉर एग्जांपल मुझे आई एम वेरी गुड इन लेट्स से साइंस मैथ्स एंड आई एम वेरी गुड एट स्पोर्ट्स। नाउ यू आर अ नेशनल प्लेयर, लेट्स से आपने रणजी खेल लिया है स्पोर्ट्स में, अब आपको लगता है कि मुझे तो स्पोर्ट्स में जाना है, वेयर आपके पेरेंट्स कहेंगे नहीं पहले करियर सिक्योर करो, स्पोर्ट्स का कोई वो नहीं है, कोई कंफर्मेशन नहीं है, कोई फ्यूचर नहीं है, कोई स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड वो नहीं है, हर कोई सेलेक्ट नहीं हो जाता है एंड ऑल। तो अब आप क्या करोगे, आपका इंटरेस्ट है इंजीनियरिंग में भी और आपका इंटरेस्ट है स्पोर्ट्स में भी। इट गिव्स यू अ कॉम्बिनेशन अप्रोच, डिजाइन्ड फ्यूचर एंड विच टेल्स यू कि जो आज आप पढ़ रहे हैं वो आप आज के लिए नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं, वो आप 10 साल 15 साल 20 साल बाद के लिए पढ़ रहे हैं। बिकॉज द डिसीजन विच यू विल बी मेकिंग टुडे अपने करियर का, वो आपके साथ में जीवन भर आपके साथ रहने वाला है। एक बार को हम जिससे शादी करते हैं उसको छोड़ सकते हैं, बट क्या हम उस इंसान को छोड़ सकते हैं या उस चीज को छोड़ सकते हैं जो हमने अपने करियर के लिए चूज करी है? डेफिनेटली नॉट, राइट? एंड एडजस्टमेंट is not an easy task. When you are not happy with what you are doing, when you are not happy with what you are doing, see, I was a government employee, I left my job क्योंकि मैं 9 से 5 नहीं बैठ सकती. I keep on coming up with something new. Today I have n number of businesses and ideas in my mind, and every day I keep on coming up with something or the other. तो मेरा ये mindset मुझे नहीं बैठने देगा. और गवर्नमेंट जॉब में you cannot do anything else being a government employee, right? So adjustment, आपको एक ही तो लाइफ मिली है, यू फील लाइक डूइंग एवरीथिंग इन दैट पर्टिकुलर लाइफ, राइट? सो आप कैसे करोगे? अपने आप को बांध के? डेफिनेटली नॉट. लीव योर ब्रेन, योर थॉट प्रोसेस, लीव योर वेन्स ओपन, लेट देम थिंक, लेट देम ऑब्जर्व फ्रॉम एवरीवेयर, लेट देम ग्रो, let them connect, network, and then come up with solutions for yourself, right? And when we came up with solution, I thought, obviously I'm not a rocket, I'm not a astrologer, मैं भूमिया जी तो हूं नहीं कि मुझे किसी भी बच्चे की रिपोर्ट देखते ही हाथ रख के पता चल जाएगा कि आप ये बेस्ट बन सकते हो, नहीं. So then I came up with an answer. In comparison to my other competitors, I started connecting with the field experts from every single industry. So then I connected every single domain, talking to cricketer, to the badminton player, to scientist जिन्होंने आपके मंगलयान पे वो चलाया था आपका रॉकेट, इसरो साइंटिस्ट, टू कोविड मेडिसिन जिन्होंने बनाई है साइंटिस्ट वो, देन साइकोलॉजिस्ट, क्लिनिकल साइकोलॉजिस्ट, मैथमेटिशियन, एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, एवरी सिंगल डोमेन एक्सपर्ट इज देयर विद अ लाइब्रेरी जिसमें शायद आपको ये पता चल सके कि हर फील्ड के क्या स्किल्स हैं, क्या प्रोज एंड कॉन्स हैं, उस फील्ड में क्या चैलेंजेस आएंगे. इवन इफ आई एम इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय लुकिंग एट XYZ person, let's say मैं Chandni ma'am is a professor and I feel like her life is the best life, and then I would like to become like her, then is it fitting in for me? Because I am myself, right? मैं मेरे मम्मी पापा जैसी नहीं हूँ, 100% नहीं हो सकते, right? It's a combination. The nature has itself created the things into that format. There's nothing is new. हम में से कोई भी ऊपर से नहीं टपकता है. It all comes up in a combination. When two things come up with together, that's where the transformation comes, right? पेड़ में photosynthesis process नहीं होगा तो आपको फल नहीं मिलेगा. तो it is always a combination. Observe from small things and then come up with an idea. So मैं मेरी मम्मी जैसी 100% नहीं हूँ, मैं मेरे पापा जैसी 100% नहीं हूँ, मेरी दोनों बहनों जैसे 100% नहीं हूँ, मैं मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड जैसी नहीं हूँ, अपनी नेबर जैसी नहीं हूँ. I am unique in myself, and what is my uniqueness? And I start figuring that out, right? And when I started figuring that out, I realized that I need to understand my skill set. And if I'm choosing XYZ career, obviously I'll start feeling that which one is best for me. If I'm choosing entrepreneurship, what challenges will I be facing in entrepreneurship? What skills are actually required to be an entrepreneur? Can I pursue that throughout? If yes, good to go. If I feel, and then I need to see the pros and cons of that particular field. If that fits in, well and good. If I see the challenges looking at somebody that XYZ person is doing very good in entrepreneurship, then I feel like, all right, fine, that's great. Then the challenges I can easily face, because आज मैं यहाँ से घर जा रही हूँ तो मेरे माइंड में रास्ता, मेरा गोल बिल्कुल क्लियर है. I will not stand to any speed breaker and say, oh my God, I'll not be able to cross this. if is there any pothole और बारिश का कोई खड्डा है, I will not stop anywhere and say, how will I be able to cross this? Why? Because my goal is clear in my mind, right? And I will straightforward, even while talking over the phone, मैं बहुत आसानी से अपने घर पहुंच जाऊंगी. क्यों? क्योंकि मेरे माइंड में मेरा गोल क्लियर है. Similarly, when you are talking about your career, your profession, your life, जिसको आपको अपने जीवन भर आगे तक रहना है और रखना है और लेके जीना है, एंजॉय करना है, जैसी लाइफ आज आपके पेरेंट्स आपको दे रहे हैं, क्या आप अपने बच्चों को या आने वाली जनरेशन को वैसी या उससे बेस्ट लाइफ दे पाएंगे? और इम्पोर्टेंट दैट इज इवन नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट, क्या आप खुद को उससे बेस्ट लाइफ दे पाएंगे या नहीं? आज अगर आपके फादर ने आपको एक्टिवा दे रखी है, तो एक्टिवा से मर्सिडीज का सफर कितना लंबा होगा, दैट इज योर चॉइस, राइट? एंड विद दैट नोट, अगर आप अपने आप को वैसी उससे भी बेस्ट लाइफ देना चाहते हैं, तो उसके लिए जर्नी कैसी होगी? सो टू रीच देयर, आज आप यहाँ हैं और इससे यहाँ तक का जो जर्नी है वो कैसा होगा? How will that journey be? What will the steps will be there to reach there? आज आपको यहाँ पहुंचना है, इससे पहले आपके पास क्या होना चाहिए? उससे पहले आपके पास क्या होना चाहिए? उससे पहले क्या होना चाहिए? Till today you have to create your journey so that you can easily reach there. जैसे कि आप अपने घर आसानी से पहुंच रहे हैं, because your goal is set in your mind. Similarly, if your carpet is clear in your mind कि मुझे यहाँ पहुंचना है और इसके लिए मेरे पास ये होना चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए, ऐसे till today, then it would be much more easier for you to reach there. Very easy. And this is what I do. To be very honest, I have my next year graph is very clear in my mind. 5-year graph is there, and to reach there, मेरा हर साल का divided into goals, bigger goals. Then every year is divided into short goals, which is easy for me to reach. And that's where we do not waste our time and energy. We enjoy our life up to the best, right? If you see any of the entrepreneurs, that's what they do, because unka time schedule, it is not time schedule basically, it is all their mind scheduled in a manner. So they manage their mind that way so that they can manage others' mind well. Make sense? I hope that makes sense to you all, right? Mind management is all about entrepreneurship. How do you manage your mind so that you can understand the mind of others? Because what you are creating today is not for yourself. You are creating it for others, right? And when you are creating it for your others, then you need to understand कि आपका वो प्रोडक्ट कौन खरीदेगा. ये पेन आपने बनाया, ऐसे हजारों पेन मार्केट में हैं, बट आपका ही पेन कौन खरीदेगा और क्यों खरीदेगा, राइट? तो वो जर्नी आपके माइंड में क्लियर होनी चाहिए. एंड इसको बिजनेस से अलग करना है तो इसको स्टार्टअप में ले आओ. सिंपल. क्योंकि आज बिजनेस में, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, if a traditional business will be coming up with a idea, then traditional business का अगर टर्नओवर 2 लाख रुपए साल का है, मान लेते हैं, तो नेक्स्ट ईयर उसका टर्नओवर होगा 2.25 लाख. ईयर 1 उसका टर्नओवर हो गया 2.25 लाख. ईयर 2 उसका टर्नओवर हो गया प्रोबेबली 2.5 लाख. ईयर 3 उसका टर्नओवर हो गया 2.25 लाख या उसके आसपास, ऊपर नीचे. बट द एक्सेलरेटर इज रिक्वायर्ड इन स्टार्टअप्स. अब आपने देखा होगा कि शार्क टैंक्स में और इन सब में बहुत सारे लोगों को खूब सारी फंडिंग मिल रही है. करोड़ में these people are playing. And how are they doing this? How? Working on that idea. The difference here in startup and businesses is not only the idea, it's just the mindset how they are playing. And what is that mindset? They have already cleared this कि मुझे यहाँ पहुँचना है और यहाँ पहुँचने के लिए ये यहाँ क्या है, आज का मेरा रेवेन्यू 2 लाख है और मुझे नेक्स्ट ईयर का रेवेन्यू 10 लाख करना है. और 10 लाख का रेवेन्यू करने के लिए मुझे ये चीजों की जरूरत है. और ये जो ग्राफ है आपका, ऐसे आपने पढ़ा होगा बिजनेस ग्राफ, राइट? और यहाँ से यहाँ तक पहुंचने के लिए, मुझे 10 लाख तक पहुंचने के लिए मेरे पास में ये सारी चीजें होनी चाहिए, ये लोग होने चाहिए, ये इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर होना चाहिए, ये असेट्स मेरे लिए जरूरी हैं, ये मटेरियल मेरे लिए जरूरी है. तो ये सब चीजें करने के लिए मेरे पास में इतने इन्वेस्टमेंट की जरूरत है. और जब द मोमेंट यू कम अप विद दैट इन्वेस्टमेंट, उसको आप वैलिडेट करते हो, अपने 2 लाख को आपकी वैल्यूएशन करवाते हो अपने प्रोडक्ट की, अपनी कंपनी की, और आपको उसके हिसाब से उतना फंड जनरेट करते हो जिसको हम शार्क टैंक में मांगते हैं, राइट? कि मुझे इतना पैसा मिल जाएगा तो मैं आपको ये ग्रोथ दूंगा, ओके, आपकी इक्विटी के अगेंस्ट, तो आप यहां से वहां पहुंचते हो। तो ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस में जिसने 2 लाख से 2.25 लाख किया अगले साल में, स्टार्टअप में वही इंसान 2 लाख से 10 लाख पे पहुंचता है, विच इज अराउंड 300-400% ग्रोथ, राइट? दैट जर्नी कम्स फ्रॉम this platform to this platform in a very easy format, okay? So वो जो again next year आपका टारगेट होगा मैं 2 से 10 पहुंचाऊं, इस साल मुझे 2 से 10 से कितना चाहिए, 10 से 25, 30, 20 whatever. So आपको पता होगा मुझे यहां से यहां पहुंचना है, तो उसके लिए again you will be following the same formula, right? So ये journey इतना fast grow करती है, and this is how you see today startups are growing, because the student, the youth is very smart. They are focusing on a problem in a very different way. They are not fighting. They are not involving in competitors. They are all connecting together. They are all involving together, coming up with a collective and a collaborative approach, and that collaborative approach helping them to grow in a different way. And that is the traditional businesses are not growing the way the startups are growing today. And that is the reason there are people are actually investing in the startups, investing in ideas, investing in different stages of the companies. Sometimes they help you in terms of marketing, sometimes they help you in terms of at the ideation stage to come up with a better product, what not. And that is how you grow. So startup obviously is today, startup for tomorrow, and the world is changing that way. And this is how India is actually changing the entire process of the new generation, how these people are actually working and presenting themselves in the society, which is very unique for all, very, very unique, right? With that, I'll be coming up with a very short story to tell you all. I'm sure you all have heard about Tilak Mehta, if you all know of him. I mean, this is one story which actually inspires me a lot. Any one of you have heard about Tilak Mehta? Okay, any one of you can tell me which brand he represents to? Quick, in a go. Nobody so far. Great. Tilak Mehta is he's India's youngest entrepreneur, and with 100 crore annual turnover. You will not imagine when he started, he was just 15 years old. Just 15 साल का लड़का, the founder and the CEO of his own tech company with an annual turnover of 100 crores, right? तिलक मेहता इंडिया का youngest startup owner था. 13 साल का था तब उसका पहला बिजनेस था, और 15 साल का था तब उसने ये बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया. And can you imagine उसने क्या स्टार्ट किया? He came up with a brand where it was just a simple doorstep delivery. So it was a logistic kind of a service कि आप अपने, वो स्कूल जाता था और स्कूल में वो कहीं पर कुछ अपने घर पे कुछ नोटबुक भूल गया. He was from initially this person was from a metro city, and then this person actually forgot something at home. Now when he realized कि मैं भूल गया हूँ, कुछ ऐसा होना चाहिए कि मैं भूल गया हूँ तो मेरे घर से मैं क्विकली मंगा लूँ. And then he came up with this idea of logistic कि भाई कुछ paper and parcel. And this paper and parcel converted into 100 crores of business, right? Hundreds of crores of business turned out. So when he started this in a very different format, जिसमें लोग कहीं से भी कभी भी अपना कोई भी documentation easily यहाँ से वहाँ transfer कर सकते हैं. 15 साल का बच्चा came up with a small idea, with a small tech platform, helped people all across the globe in a very easy format, right? So there's no idea is a bad idea. All the ideas are very good. It's just कि आप उनको कैसे collaborate, connect और present कर रहे हैं. On a very important note, now idea is good, collaboration approach is also good, presentation is also good, but सबसे important दो चीजें जब हम entrepreneurship में enter करते हैं. पहली is implementation of idea is important. Idea सबके पास है, बट हम में से किसके पास ये करेज है रिस्क लेने का कि उसको हम राइट तरीके से एग्जीक्यूट करें, क्योंकि जीतता रेस में वही है जो सही से उसको एग्जीक्यूट करता है. अदरवाइज भीड़ बहुत है और बहुत सारे लोग स्टार्टअप कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो एग्जीक्यूशन स्ट्रैटेजी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. लाइक आई टोल्ड यू कि सॉल्यूशंस बहुत सारे हैं, बट इन सॉल्यूशंस को कंबाइन करके बेस्ट सॉल्यूशन पे पहुंचना, राइट? बेस्ट सोल्यूशन पे पहुंचना. And third very important note is when you come up with execution, never get connected to your idea so much that you are connected to it emotionally, because it's just a business. Okay, it is just a business. Don't get emotionally attached to your idea. This idea may connect and give you lots and lots of things, maybe a lot of money, maybe a lot of network, maybe a lot of understanding, maybe, I mean, lot many other things, but do not connect to your idea emotionally. And why am I telling you this? It would be much more easier to you to get detached or probably sell it, because something which you are emotionally attached with, you will never be able to sell. Today, if you offer me for Remarkable, I'll be very happy to sell, because that's something I'm seeking my business for. मुझे मेरा turnover, revenue, my growth I'm talking about, right? I'll be happy to go for a table talk. So that's where the growth comes in picture. Probably I'll come up with the best product after this, or another different product after this, right? So do not connect emotionally to your product. Keeping your product as just one brand and then talk about it. You are just representing that brand. You are not that brand. There's a difference. You are not that brand. You are just representing that brand, right? And with that difference, when you talk about, you will be always happy to take critics and in terms of improvisation to anything to that product. If we go emotionally, हम में से किसी की भी मम्मी को अपने बच्चे के बारे में सुनना, बुरा सुनना अच्छा नहीं लगता है, राइट? सिमिलरली ये हमारा बच्चा है, और अगर इसके बारे में आप में से कोई मुझे रिमार्केबल के बारे में बोलेगा, आई विल बी हैप्पी बिकॉज द अदर पर्सन इज हेल्पिंग मी, दैट क्रिटिक्स इज हेल्पिंग मी टू इम्प्रोवाइज माय प्रोडक्ट. हु विल हेल्प यू? When you ask for feedback, right? And the feedbacks will help you to improvise. So if you are connected to your product so well, in a way that you are emotionally connected, nobody will in the society will tell you that what wrong you are doing with your product. How does it matter to them? Nobody will be connected to it, and they will not matter to it, right? So you need to leave it or keep it just as one product and let them speak about it. Let them talk about it so that you can improvise it in a better format. Okay, that's all from my end. I think I've spoken a lot, and I'm open for question if anything is there in your mind.
Hi ma'am, my name is Mayur Jawan. I'm first year student. Actually,
Okay.
my father is said me that I have मुझे ना क्या इसमें शेयर मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए अभी, और मुझे इंटरेस्ट कुछ भी नहीं है. मुझे इंटरेस्ट है नर्सिंग में, यानी डॉक्टर बनना है मुझे. उसका ड्रीम है मुझे, या फिर यूपीएससी की तैयारी करूंगी बोलती हूँ. और पापा बोलते कि बिजनेस करो बोलते, उसमें प्रॉफिट है. तो मैं कंफ्यूज हूँ क्या करूँ करके.
So you are confused about your career. Is this what you say? What do you mean
Yes
to say?
ma'am. I'm just confused.
For that, I would. That's a business for me then, Mayuri, right?
Yeah.
And as an entrepreneur, I don't leave my business. Connect me at Career Rocket or Remarkable Education.
Yeah.
Right. Well, anyways, I need to do a psychometric test, and then obviously we will validate and analyze your report, and then I will be able to tell you कि आपके लिए best career option क्या है. क्योंकि जो आपके लिए बेस्ट होगा वो मेरे लिए नहीं हो सकता, वो चांदनी मैम के लिए नहीं हो सकता, वो आपके लिए स्पेसिफिकली होगा, राइट?
Yes.
तो आपके लिए क्या बेस्ट है, उसके लिए आई रियली नीड टू कनेक्ट विद यू इन पर्सन. माय टीम हैज टू कनेक्ट विद यू एंड कम अप विद द बेस्ट रिपोर्ट फॉर यू.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes ma'am.
So I think I can drop my, if ma'am allows, or you can take my number from them. So if there is an email ID where you can connect probably, or you can search for Remarkable Education on Google and then connect with us. So we will be able to help you a lot in that manner. Or you can download the app Career Rocket, where you can connect with all the experts. Okay. Any other question? Yeah.
Yes, anyone want to ask any question to ma'am?
Anyone else?
हेलो मैम।
Yes, Riya.
मैम अगर मुझे बिजनेस ग्रो करना है तो मैं उसे जीरो से भी स्टार्ट कर सकती हूँ ना, उसमें इन्वेस्टमेंट की कोई जरूरत नहीं है ना। अगर मुझे स्टिकर का जैसे कि बिजनेस करना है तो मैं एक प्रिंट आउट लेके उसको सेंटर से चिपका के उसको यानी होममेड स्टिकर करके उसको बेच भी सकती हूँ ना। तो जरूरी है कि हर बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट ही करना चाहिए, जीरो से भी तो स्टार्ट हो सकता है ना।
ओके, जीरो से स्टार्ट करने के लिए सारे बिजनेस जीरो से ही स्टार्ट होते हैं। और इन्वेस्टमेंट किसको बोलते हो आप? अगर आपने एक प्रिंट आउट भी निकाला है तो दैट इज ऑल्सो इन्वेस्टमेंट, राइट? कितने की शीट है, पेपर कितने का है, इंक कितने की है पर शीट, एवरीथिंग इज अ कॉस्ट टू द बिजनेस,
हाँ
राइट? सो
हाँ।
इट इज ऑल कॉस्ट टू द बिजनेस विच यू आर डूइंग, राइट? सो जीरो से ही स्टार्ट हो रहा है। नाउ इट इज योर चॉइस टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट। अगर मैं आपकी जगह होंगी तो मैं ये सोचूंगी, पहले आप किस फील्ड में जा रहे हो, कौन सा बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, उसका पूरा रिसर्च करो। R&D इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? अपने आइडिया को वैलिडेट करो, जिसको हम पायलट बोलते हैं, थोड़ा सा करके उसको मार्केट में स्प्रेड करके, प्रोबेबली थ्रू फीडबैक्स, थ्रू रिसर्च एंड अंडरस्टैंड, ग्राफ चेक करो कि किस तरीके का वो बिजनेस है और लोगों को कितना रिक्वायर्ड है भी कि नहीं, उसको उन लोगों का फीडबैक क्या है, क्योंकि आपके इमोशंस अटैच्ड हैं, प्रोबेबली आपको वो आइडिया बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है बट लोगों को जरूरत ही नहीं है उसकी। ओके,
हाँ समझ गए।
राइट? तो वो चीज चेक करो, उसके बाद में गेट इनटू बिजनेस कि वो हमारे लिए कितना सही है। प्लस अगर आप बिजनेस की बात कर रहे हो तो उस सारी चीजों को करने के बाद में प्लान अ स्ट्रैटेजी फॉर दैट बिजनेस एंड अंडरस्टैंड इट कि अगर मैं आपकी जगह होती तो मैं ये करूंगी कि जो इंसान, मैं ऐसे इंसान को देख करके बिजनेस करूंगी, किसी ने अगर 100 तक सीढ़ी चढ़ी है तो बिजनेस इज समथिंग कि मैं 101 सीढ़ी पे चढ़ना पसंद करूंगी, ना कि मैं उसके जैसे 100 सीढ़ी चढ़ूं।
हाँ समझ गए।
ओके, तो
हाँ
दूसरे की लर्निंग से एक्सपीरियंस करना जरूरी है।
हाँ
सबका लाइफ का एक्सपीरियंस अलग होता है, बट सिमिलर बिजनेसेस, व्हाट ऑल प्रॉब्लम्स यू विल आल्सो बी फेसिंग इन दैट बिजनेस विद समबडी एल्स हैज ऑलरेडी फेस्ड। सो मैं उस सारे आंसर्स पहले प्रिपेयर करके रखूंगी। ओके,
हाँ। थैंक यू मैम।
आई होप आई हैव आंसर्ड वेल। या एनीबडी एल्स? Somebody has asked me, ma'am, I want to grow my medical business, so what will be the steps? Now, what is that medical business is all about? Which medical business, which field, what is your target audience, what is their what numbers are you targeting, उन सब का सैलरी स्केल और उनका एम्प्लॉयमेंट स्केल कितना होगा जिसको आप टारगेट कर रहे हो? There are a lot of questions which we need to answer. Why are you getting into medical only, or what sort of medical it is? मतलब बहुत सारे questions को answer करके then start coming up with the business steps, I guess. Anything else? अपने बिजनेस को सेटअप करने के लिए सबसे पहले आप खुद एक कस्टमर बने अपने बिजनेस के, एंड फिर आप अगर उस कस्टमर बन के उस किसी दूसरे के बिजनेस में जा रहे हैं तो आपके माइंड में क्या क्या क्वेश्चंस होंगे, क्या आप वो चीज लेंगे या नहीं लेंगे? Anyone else would like to answer ask anything? Communication. Definitely in business, if you are able to communicate, if you are able to tell your story, because what sells today, आज की डेट में सबसे ज्यादा सेल होता है वो स्टोरी सेल होती है आपके बिजनेस की। एज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर आपकी स्टोरी सेल होती है। ओके, सो इफ एनीबडी आस्क्स मी आपने रिमार्केबल एजुकेशन क्यों स्टार्ट किया, इफ देयर इज अ वंडरफुल स्टोरी behind it, how I started, and everybody asked me the same, और उसी पे हम आज तक grow हो पाए हैं। So everybody is very much interested, and that's where we keep on reaching to from one level to another level. The way you look me today, the way you see me on social media, the way you guys connect with me, the way I speak right now, there are n number of prachis, right? As a mother, as a daughter-in-law, as a business entrepreneur, as a mentor, as a career coach. So if you will be coming up with on a business table, my way of approach, my way of talking, my presentation would be absolutely different, right? I will only think in terms of numbers, nothing else, right? Whereas if you will be talking to me as a student, my approach is different with you guys. As a career counselor, my approach would be different. So you need to define and validate every single point, that who you are, what you are, and where you are. right?
Okay. Is there any question? I think everyone is clear.
That's great.
मैम
Yeah, Shruti.
बिजनेस में पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट क्यों जरूरी है?
क्या जरूरी है?
पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट क्यों जरूरी है?
पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट क्यों जरूरी है? That's a wonderful question, Shruti. So great. पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट बिजनेस में इसलिए जरूरी है क्योंकि पीपल आर सेलिंग और बाइंग योर प्रोडक्ट लुकिंग एट यू एट द इनिशियल स्टेज. शुरुआत में आपसे शुरू होता है, सीधे लोग ब्रांड नहीं देखते हैं. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल आज रिमार्केबल एजुकेशन को बहुत सारे लोग मेरे शहर में तो स्पेसिफिकली सिर्फ प्राची के नाम से, प्राची मैम के नाम से जानते हैं. So remarkable comes later, प्राची comes first. So probably अगर remarkable कल को बंद भी हो जाता है तो प्राची की दुकान बंद नहीं होगी. Okay? So and how do that come in picture? Because they look at me as a mentor, they look at me as a guiding light, they look at me as an individual. Now today if I'm sitting at Remarkable or Career Rocket or Prerna Group or anywhere, people will come to Prachi, not to any of these brands. Okay? And when your personality is presentable, if you are able to speak in terms of in front of the crowd, if you are able to present and everything, that's what people look at the first and then the business. सबसे पहले वो आपको देखते हैं, देन कोई और चीज को सुनने के लिए भी रेडी होते हैं. अगर आपकी पर्सनालिटी, प्रेजेंटेशन और वो सारी चीजें एक लेवल पे नहीं है तो देन दे आर नॉट श्योर कि आप इसको कितना आगे किस तरीके से और लेके जा भी पाओगे कि नहीं. तो दैट कम्स इन अ डाउटफुल सिचुएशन, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. And that puts the investor also into a doubtful situation, also to a client or a customer in a doubtful situation, whether you will be able to deliver the services, you will be able to give the right product, or you will be able to give the right numbers to the investor as well. Okay, I hope that helps you. Personality development, why important in business? A good question. Okay, what will be the differentiation between timing and opportunity for startup? Differentiation between timing and opportunity. Opportunity can come up anytime, like 24/7. You just need to be ready to encash it. Giving you an example of Paytm. नोटबंदी हुआ, पेटीएम का जीवन सफल हो गया. अब you need to be ready कि कब कौन सी अपॉर्चुनिटी आएगी. आपको वो अपॉर्चुनिटी दिखनी चाहिए. See, for an entrepreneur, कुएं में भी अपॉर्चुनिटी है. How do you encash it? Up to you. Absolutely up to you. I live in Jodhpur, let me tell you. I do not belong to Jodhpur. I lived in London for 10 years. I worked in Europe for a couple of years. I worked in Dubai. I worked in Singapore, US, number of places. Now, after doing all this nonsense, why am I calling you nonsense? I landed in Jodhpur. Everybody else was asking me, why Jodhpur? Neither I even belong to Jodhpur. I got married here and so do I live in Jodhpur. I don't even know the language of the city. They have traditional Marwadi language. I don't even know the culture well. There are a lot of things. Today, if I show you, I wear this much of ghungat in my family, right? I wear a totally different attire, which we call poshak. So I enjoy all such things. But when it comes to my business, it's totally different. But living in this society, what can be the best? कुएं में गिर के अगर हम कहीं पर भी हैं, सबके हिसाब से बेस्ट ऑप्शन, एक्सपोजर, लाइफस्टाइल एंड एवरीथिंग इज इन ऑल दीज कंट्रीज, राइट? बट जोधपुर में आके I think Jodhpur has given me the best because I tried encashing for the first time at the best place. So जो जगह जैसी ये सब चीजें आपको रोकती नहीं है, it gives you better opportunity. So जितने ज्यादा challenges आएंगे तभी आपको वो सोचने में मजबूर करेंगे और तभी वो आपको best opportunity निकालने में help करेंगे. I always saw Jodhpur as a best opportunity and that's what actually given me the best results. आज wherever and however I am living in all such countries, उन सब ने मुझे इतना exposure नहीं दिया होगा. Yes, learning was there in terms of knowledge. Actual experience, actual exposure is just because of Jodhpur. Because जोधपुर में उतना चीजों का mindset नहीं है. जोधपुर में इतने ज्यादा लोग उस तरीके से नहीं है. I think money is too much, but knowledge is not there. Sharing my knowledge with all such kids and people around, parents and everybody, I think that gave me a better exposure than any other city. छोटी सिटी है, ग्रो करना ज्यादा इजी था. यही काम अगर मैं शायद कहीं और बड़ी सिटी में कर रही होती तो आई वुड आल्सो बी अनदर पर्सन इन अ सिटी, राइट? एंड आज मुझे आप शायद उसी की वजह से सुन रहे हो. right? तो don't see anything as a small. कोई भी काम छोटा नहीं होता है, कोई भी जगह छोटी नहीं होती है. Everything happens for reason. Be positive. Every challenge comes up with a reason. Just not as a problem, but for better learning. Figure out why is this happening with you only. What is there that which you can learn and understand better from that problem? What is God is trying to make you understand through that particular thing? So this is how my approach comes in picture. I don't see anything as a problem. I see why is this happening again and again. There must be something which I need to learn through this. Why am I facing this? There must be something wrong with me only, जिसकी वजह से हम ये challenge face कर रहे हैं. Yeah. Business में education important role होता है. Sometimes yes, but knowledge is more important. Education is fine. Knowledge is more important, which can be anywhere. जैसे कि 3 Idiots में कहा गया है कि सीखते जाओ, नंबर्स की चिंता करनी है क्योंकि मैं भी इंस्टीट्यूशन का लेक्चर ले रही हूँ, बट नंबर्स आर आल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट, बट एंड लर्निंग इज इक्वली इम्पोर्टेंट. सो आई वुड से अगर दोनों को मैं वैलिडेट करूँ तो मेरे हिसाब से लर्निंग इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट है. अब लर्निंग पे फोकस ज्यादा करो, सीखने पे फोकस ज्यादा करो, क्योंकि उसी को आप अप्लाई करोगे एट द एंड, राइट?
I think all the students got the answer to their questions.
Great.
Thank you so
Wonderful
much.
interaction.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a beautiful and enlightening session. It was very informative and useful for all of us. We would like to have such session in future as well. Now I request Miss Pooja Gadve ma'am to propose a vote of thanks. Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. On behalf of Prerna College of Commerce, I, Pooja, deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion. First and foremost, I thank our today's honorable guest speaker, Dr. Prachi Gaur ma'am, who despite her busy schedule has found time to grace this occasion. Thank you so much, ma'am, for such a wonderful and informative session. You have really explained all the important aspects of startup for the entrepreneurship in very lucid manner. You have given the practical exposure to the students, and you have really encouraged our students for the startups. And I hope after this session, they will definitely think on the various ideas for the startups as well as developing the ideas for their startups. So this is the most fruitful session for all of us. So thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you once again for giving your time from your busy schedule. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to the entire group, and thank you so much to all the students who've been asking wonderful questions. Now, my last request to all of you, please. All of you are here. Can I have you on camera and we can have a selfie?
Yes, dear
together.
Students, please turn on your cameras as I want to take a selfie with you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I don't see many pictures. Quick.
Yes, dear students, quickly start your cameras.
So Devesh is the upcoming change in your institution.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. I'm sure that your talk will immensely benefit each one of us. Ma'am has guided and shared her valuable knowledge with our students. So once again, I would like to express our special thanks to you, ma'am. And now I extend my sincere thanks to Professor R.C. Gulhane sir, President of Prerna Seva Mandal, and Dr. S.C. Gulhane sir, the Secretary of Prerna Seva Mandal. My hearty thanks to our respected director, Dr. Praveen Joshi sir, for his continuous motivation and support. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation to our principal, Dr. Prakash Darukkar, sir, for his continuous guidance and encouragement. I would like to thank Prerna Business Entrepreneurship and Incubation Center for organizing this fruitful webinar. I would like to thank all the faculty members and students for joining us. I'm also thankful to the technical team. Once again, thanks to all of you. Take care and have a nice day. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I've shared the details. If anybody would like to connect, please feel free to connect.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thanks a ton.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Looking forward for a positive feedback from you all. And any sort of help required, I'm always available. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for
Thank you so much, ma'am.
students have
Have a
really
nice
enjoyed the
day, ma'am.
session.